Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-lunch session of day 2. We are having a panel discussion with our gold sponsors, Indus Resource Center, and I am privileged to moderate this session with honorable guests and panelists. I hope this session would prove very fruitful and thought-provoking. First of all, I would like to introduce Indus Resource Center. Many of you might have heard the name, but let me give you a brief profile of the center. Indus Resource Center was established and recognized in 1999, is identified as a supporter of rural girls' education in Pakistan. From the outset, IRC is engaged in developing culturally appropriate, replicable, sustainable and scalable models of education and women empowerment in pursuit of its mission to empower and mainstream the marginalized. IRC has worked to develop gender-sensitive schooling, accelerated learning of out-of-school children, life skill mainstreaming within education system, community mobilization and capacity building of members of the school management committees. 22 years back, IRC started its journey of promoting rural girls' education from the villages in rural Khairpur and Dadu. At that time, the schools comprised one-room informal education centers for girls' schooling in some remote locations of their districts. Over the period of time, there are many success stories of the girls' education model that IRC has developed, and many of its schools graduate girls are working women in different career professions. Currently, IRC's core education program consists of 82 managed formal schools in the rural and semi-urban areas of Sindh with an enrollment of over 19,000 students, where 50% of the students are girls. It has worked to recently completed the non-formal education to more than 8,000 out-of-school children in rural areas of Sindh. 55% of them are girls. IRC has been educating to focus on girl-friendly school environment, resource allocation for female education, SMCs, strengthening accelerated learning and vocational education of out-of-school children, especially girls, through its different interventions. Thank you very much, IRC and their team, for being a sponsor of GCoRESS 2023. Today's panel discussion includes prominent speakers of the country, and their services in the field of education are not needed to be introduced. We have with us Dr. Kaisar Bengali. He is an economist. I will give the brief introduction of his. Dr. Kaisar Bengali is an economist with over 40 years of experience in teaching, research and policy advice in Pakistan and abroad. He has a master's in economics from Boston University, USA, and a PhD in economics from the University of Karachi, Pakistan. He has taught and conducted research at prestigious institutions of Pakistan, such as the Applied Economics Research Center, University of Karachi, Sustainable Development Policy Institute, Islamabad, Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Institute of Science and Technology, SZABIST, and was Managing Director of the Social Policy and Development Center, Karachi. His areas of research interest includes issues in planning and development and macroeconomic, and particularly relating to interpersonal and inter-regional inequality, poverty, unemployment, and social justice, urban and regional planning, decentralization and local government and finance, education, and ethnic and sectarian and religious militancy and violence. He has also served in a number of government positions. Earlier, he was advisor to the Chief Minister of Balochistan and Sindh for Planning and Development. He was also the first head of Benazir Income Support Program and designed the program. He was also Sindh's representative on the 7th National Finance Commission, which gave a successful award. He has now been nominated for the 8th NFC to represent Balochistan. Please give a big applause to Dr. Kaisar Bangali. Sir, please. The next with us, Dr. Fahmida Hussain. Professor Dr. Fahmida Hussain is a well-known scholar, retired university professor, author, literary critic, editor, and translator. She is one of the leading contemporary